And around 10 years, maybe 50 years ago, one went to America and the other went UK.
United.
And
Okay.
they were trying very hard to do business in the countries, and they did earn a
Succeeded.
lot.
Okay.
They
Earned
did,
a lot of money. Yeah.
mhm. But maybe around 5 years ago, the two
Five
of
years
them
ago. Yeah.
went back to
Went
China.
back. Yeah,
Although
yeah, yeah.
although they did good business
Yeah.
over America or the UK,
Yeah.
but they gave them up and went back without any hesitation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they because I don't think they because they I don't think they have very they can merge into the society. They can merge into the culture. They have their own different distinguished culture. So I mean, the Western culture is totally different. So I don't think they can adapt to their culture, even though they lived there for 10 years. So I don't think they mastered the language and their culture. Do you think so?
That I don't know. Uh, I think they went back maybe because of their sons or families. They became grandmas. So I guess that's why they went back.
They went back. They went back. If you change yourself, if you change yourself into their culture, into their lifestyle, it's totally different from Chinese lifestyle. So if you can change yourselves, you can adapt to the society. So you will feel comfortable, and you don't think that you have to be back into your root. As a Chinese saying, you always want to be back to your root, back to you, just like a leaf always back to their root, such as a tree. As a tree, the leaf always turn back to their root. That is a Chinese saying, but if you can change yourself into their adapt into their culture, I think lifestyle, I think you can adapt to their lives. So you don't have to go back to your own country anymore. Yeah.
Then why would you like to go back?
Oh,
Is
me.
that
I pursue freedom. I pursue freedom. So I don't think you have to be in a certain place, but it's okay. Maybe I will try to. I don't know, but maybe I will. I don't know. You know? It's so-called identity is very important for everyone. So maybe people want to go to United Kingdom or United States to get ID. I mean ID. It means citizenship or permanent residence of America or United Kingdom, but I don't know. Maybe I will apply for a president, a president or something of those countries. But that's not most important thing for me. I I prefer the freedom. So I don't know, but I don't think China in such a situation, it's a very good idea to go back. It's too strict. It's very strict. Even though the girl in Xi'an said in Xi'an they can give you uh, uh, isolation, quarantine by the government's arrangement. The government will pay the fare for you. But yeah, I think that's a good idea because the government should pay the fee for their citizens because they just force you citizen quarantine. So it's unfair to ask your citizen to pay by yourself. So yeah, I think in Xi'an, that's a good idea. I love it. Yeah, I love to go to Xi'an. That's a idea, but not necessarily. I don't know. Maybe we will see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you know, last semester I was teaching in a high school, and in the middle term, there are two students who came back from maybe the Argentina.
Argentina. Yeah.
They were sent back
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
their parents. Yeah, but the parents still working in Argentina, but the children were sent back.
They send back. Yeah.
Maybe because of the COVID-19.
Over the COVID, COVID is not actually COVID is not a problem. Actually, COVID, I think China is the problem because they China is true. China is a very big problem because the policy, the law, the rules are really big problem. That's why I'm reluctant. I'm reluctant, even though I love freedom. I am very reluctant. If I go back, maybe I will go to other countries for a while and wait and see, and I will go to, I don't know, go to other countries and then I don't know. Actually, it's just you don't have to take it very seriously because I just have to. It's not you say I say that I will go to China. Not necessarily I will go there tomorrow. Maybe in 1 year or in 2 years. It's not
Mm-hmm.
say it's not a win. Not a win. Say I say I will go to China. I will go to China tomorrow. No. Maybe I will go to China maybe in 2 years. Yeah, not
Uh,
necessarily to say that I will go to China tomorrow. I don't think China is a special country. I just think it's a country. So I don't think my own home country is very special. So yeah, that's all.
hmm. And sometimes I would wonder, you know, usually I would watch in the CCTV news that some very remote villages in very remote hills or some places, you know, and I I wondered why the people, the villagers, uh, don't like to remove from those remote places and root in other in other cities or places like Putin City or some more civilized places. And the country has to pay so much money on the road or any resources to provide for those villages, right?
That is freedom. That is so-called freedom. So I totally support and I totally respect them. So that is freedom. You can stick to your place and you can move to any places. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the benefit of the civilized countries. So if you live in the civilized countries, you have the freedom. You have, I can say, you have a little bit more freedom than the uh, dictators, dictator, dictator countries. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, I know. People want to go out because of the economic reason or because of the political reason. But yeah, I think yeah, even in the conservative, in the strict country, still we can do something. Yeah. Mm, yeah, it's a they by their own choices they can choose to go back to China, go back to their home countries, and they can stick to their new places. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stop here.